Hello my fellow Wasteland Wanderers and welcome to yet another Fallout 4 Creation Club mod review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Coffee and Donuts Workshop Pack. So what is the mod? Well, let's read the description to find out. Bring some delicious fun to the Wasteland with the Slocum's Joe Coffee and Donuts Workshop Pack, featuring over 75 new items including new architecture, signs, lights, decorations and new animated food crafting stations, allowing you to make your favourite pre-war donut and coffee flavours. You can assign vendors to run your shop whilst you're away. Includes 2 new Power Armor paint jobs and it's created by Rob Vogel, also known as Fading Signal, creation obtained through quest and appears in workshop mode. So this mod costs 600 Creation Club credits, which is equivalent to roughly $6 and roughly £4 British, so it's quite a pricey mod, one of the more expensive mods on the Creation Club, but we're here to find out if it's worth it. We're going to check it out, see what the mod has to offer, give it a review, and I will rate it out of 5 at the end of the video. When you first load up the game after downloading the mod, you'll be given a quest called Slocum's Joe, telling you to find the Slocum's Joe delivery. As we approach the location the quest sends us to, we can see a Slocum's Joe advertisement board. It says, large coffee and a jelly donut, $30. Wow, inflation must have really hit hard before the bombs dropped. So the quest marker takes us to the Slocum's Joe corporate headquarters. So this isn't a normal Slocum's Joe sort of cafe slash restaurant, it's actually the offices for Slocum's Joe. Just make sure you watch out for the guard dog and go up to the top floor to loot the chest, before dropping down and entering the Slocum's Joe offices. After you've taken care of the raiders, you'll find a notice to Slocum's Joe and some Slocum's Joe buzz bites in a locked desk. Neither of these things are added by the mod, but they're still interesting. The note reads, Dear Slocum's Joe Inc. We regret to inform you that we will not be approving the distribution of your latest food prototype. Recent focus tests indicated a 90% chance of third-degree burns from your hot, coffee-filled, chemically preserved donuts, or buzz bites, as they can be not deemed safe to the public. You're allowed to resubmit your request in a year, assuming you solve the noted issues. We look forward to doing business with you in the future and hope this does not hurt our relations. Charles Wenson, CHWA. If you look at the effects of the buzz bites, you can see that it actually does damage to your character, so it obviously burned your character's mouth, which is pretty impressive considering they've been in that desk for hundreds of years and it still managed to maintain its boiling hot temperature, but there we go. If you unlock the safe in the corner that has an advanced lock by either unlocking it yourself or getting Kate to do it for you, you can actually find a Slocum's Buzz Bites recipe, so you can make them yourself and damage your character whenever you want. In that same room you will also find a Slocum's Joe visor and uniform on the top of some shelves, and in a crate next to it a Slocum's Joe franchise kit, which permanently unlocks Slocum Joe's Donut and Coffee Workshop Pack. Also in that crate is some purified water, some donut mix, some Slocum's Joe espresso tins, some clean coffee tins, some more Slocum's Joe visors and uniforms, and also some Slocum's Joe t-shirt and jeans. Okay, so now that we've finished the quest, let's have a look at what comes with the mod in terms of new items and Power Armor paint jobs. We'll start with the Power Armor paint jobs, and I was quite surprised by how good these actually were, considering they're not sort of the main appeal, the main attraction of the mod. I probably won't use them myself, but they do look a lot better than I was expecting, with some really neat little details. Like I really like the little Slocum's Joe donut logo details on it, especially the pink one with all the little donut sprinkles. I think that one's really cool. The other one's a little bit boring, but generally they're both better than I was expecting, so pretty good considering it's just like a nice little extra that you wouldn't really expect to get in this mod pack, but it's there and it's pretty cool. So this mod adds 2 new crafting stations, the donut fryer and the coffee station, and the donut fryer adds 23 new different donuts and they all have unique effects. So the different donuts include an apple-filled donut, an atomic orange donut, a blueberry blast donut, a Boston cream donut, a chocolate bar donut, chocolate glazed donut, classic glazed donut, Classic Sweet Roll, Deezer's Lemon Cake Donut, Fudge Fusion Donut, Majestic Maple Donut, Maple Bar Donut, Mute Fruit Filled Donut, Old Glory Donut, Pink Sprinkle Bar Donut, Pink Sprinkle Donut, Powdered Donut, Power Pistachio Donut, and my personal favourite, the Pumpkin Spice Donut, also the Quantum Crunch Donut, the Rainbow Donut, the Sizzling Strawberry Donut, and the Tarberry Filled Donut. That's a lot of donuts. So the coffee station adds 12 coffees and 5 teas. This includes the Boston style coffee, the cappuccino, normal coffee, coffee martini, double espresso, espresso, fresh coffee, Irish coffee, Jamaican coffee, Kentucky coffee, over the moon, and quantum caffeinator. The teas include ash blossom tea, blood leaf tea, herbal tincture tea, hub flower tea, and mute fruit leaf tea. If you can't be bothered to make your own coffee and donuts, you can always set up a Slocum's Joe shop and just buy them from your employee, who will sell most of the drinks and donuts and even some more Slocum's Joe attire. And of course, the other main part of this mod is the items that it adds to the workshop mode for use in your settlements. You get a whole host of Slocum's Joe branded items, including new floors, walls, roofs, doors, and new chairs. I didn't use the chairs because they take up a lot of room. They're sort of booth style chairs, but they do look nice, so do use them. It also adds new containers in the form of Slocum's Joe crates, lots of new decorations including signs, A-frames, statues, donut boxes, pastry display cases, and lamps, allowing you to create your very own Slocum's Joe in your settlement. How cool is that? So now that we've covered everything that the mod has to offer, it's time for me to give it a rating, and I rate the mods on a scale of 1 to 5, and taking the price into consideration, I'm still actually going to give this 4 stars out of 5. This mod adds so much cool stuff to the game, and it's actually the same price as the Vault-Tec Workshop DLC, and in my opinion this mod is a hell of a lot better than the stuff that you get in the Vault-Tec Workshop DLC. It's just so much more interesting and actually useful in game, rather than the Vault-Tec Workshop, which is, in my opinion, kind of useless. But this mod is genuinely really cool, adds a lot of really neat stuff, and just adds a bit of colour and a bit of decoration and something different to your settlements, which I think is really nice. I haven't given it a 5 because the quest was a little bit lame and there could have been a little bit more to it, but overall it's a great mod. If you like the workshop mode, get this mod. If you don't use the workshop mode, then I would get the Tunnel Snakes Rule mod instead. If you already have the Tunnel Snakes Rule mod, then just skip out on this mod and don't bother with it if you don't like workshop mode. But if you like workshop mode, 100% get this mod. So that takes us to the end of the video. I really hope you found it useful, interesting, or informative. If you did, leave it a like and hit subscribe. If you really liked it, then hit the notifications button next to it to be notified every time I upload a video. I'll see you in the next one. Good luck out there in the wasteland.
Alert! Hostile remains at large.